Well, it says introduce yourself. I've kind of done that already, but again, my name is Laura Christine, and I am a coach for emerging leaders, people who know they are here to lead, but maybe have some fears about putting themselves in front of others, going live on Facebook, um, being seen, being heard, and actually really putting themselves out there. I'm all about giving people the support that don't feel like their lives or their surroundings or relationships are very supportive, claim their freedom, and lead, step into their leadership, and create a life that does support them. And as a leader, you are supporting so many others to do the same, right? So that is I just love to work with people that really are ready to shine. Okay, so why does a solution-based mindset matter, especially for leaders? It really matters for everybody. But if we're leaders, then it really matters because people, recognize it or not, people see you as a leader, and they're going to really take what you do and what you say and use it as their example. So what we do really ripples out. And especially as we come up and shine brighter and brighter, we ripple out. Don't worry, you're rippling out light. I know it. I know the intention in your heart is to change the world for the better. I know that. So don't worry that you're rippling out. We need you to do that. But what we do does affect the all. So we're going to start with kind of the macrocosm. I'm going to run down and kind of tell you how this is going to go. So I'm going to start with kind of the macrocosm about the bigger picture for solution-based mindset. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the microcosm, so more individual things that really are about mindset about self. And then we're going to talk about questions, because questions can really help us find and fine-tune our solution-based thinking rather than our problem-based thinking. And then we're going to do the healing meditation together. Yay! After that, I'm going to open it up to Q&A if you have any. If you're here late, if you're watching the replay, then you know what? Type it in anyways. So all the way through this, as questions arise, write them in the comments, and I'll try to, look back in the comments and see them. You can always repeat a question if you feel like I missed it. Never worry about that. And then, that's pretty much how we are going to run through this. So, macrocosm. I saw a post the other day. So my Facebook feed is pretty positive. I don't have very much negativity on my feed. I guess I curate the people that I follow, right? So pretty much it's all good. Every once in a while, and trust me, I understand, and it is completely understandable, but every once in a while, I will come across a post that has an overarching theme of disgust or anger or frustration or this person is just the worst. And it's a public figure, a very prevalent public figure in the US and world. And I recently saw a post about someone just upset about what President Trump was doing or saying. And it really hit me that isn't helping. There's so much fear, there's so much frustration, there's so much anxiety happening right now that to add to that isn't helping. That's not the solution. The solution isn't to look at the bad things that somebody's doing, get upset about it, and share it so other people can get upset about it. Does that make sense? So what we're doing when we do that is we're adding to the problem, really. Even if we don't agree with the act, the problem is this. Whatever the problem is, it doesn't matter if there's a problem and then we're angry about it and we share about that, then we're actually just adding to that problem. We're not solution based, right? So when, as a leader, when you are sharing whatever you're sharing, it's really super duper important to first feel within and see, okay, how do I feel about this? What am I feeling about this? And is this adding to the solution? And we know there's fear and love, right? So if you're feeling any of those fear category things, doubt, guilt, shame, anger, frustration, anxiety, if you're feeling any of those fear-based things about something that you're about to share, don't share it. It's not wrong that you're feeling the way you're feeling. Nobody out there is going to say, well, you shouldn't feel that way. Or if they do, just don't listen. It's not wrong to feel your feelings. And it's not wrong to share your feelings either. We're just becoming aware of, is this adding to solution or is this adding to problem? Okay, so this is very basic stuff. I'm not going to go into great detail with anything because this is, I hope, a shorter training. It's already 10 minutes in, so we're going to move on to microcosms. So that's just one thing to pay attention to when you're sharing. What are you sharing? And then if you do want to share something that makes you feel angry, do you actually want other people to feel angry? Do you enjoy feeling angry? Is it a good feeling? Like, how do you want other people to feel when they read your thing? Because people don't want to follow people that are angry. So, or at least people who want to feel positive don't want to follow people who feel angry. So if you want a bunch of angry people following you, you'll get followers, trust me. But if you'd rather have more positive people following you than put out something the opposite of whatever that post made you feel, go find something that makes you feel joyful, light, loving, and just go post that instead. That is adding to the solution. So now we're going to get back into the microcosm. And if you've just joined us, please let us know where you're from. If you have questions arise at any time, let us know. It's really important to realize and come up with, or not come up with, but notice, pay attention. Attention is gold. Pay attention to what you're thinking about the things in your life. Super easy example, and we're just going to do one of them, is when you get a bill or a statement, credit card statement or something in your inbox or your mailbox if you're old school, which is cool. but you get, you're checking your emails and all of a sudden, oh yeah, okay, my credit card bill is up. All right. How do you feel when you see that? Most of us, me included, most of the time, not all the time, I'm getting better. Most of the time we see a bill and we think, oh, okay, it's okay. It's fine, I can do it. Or like, oh, darn, I have to pay that now, shoot. Or there goes my money. Something like that. Okay, great. What if we switched that? The problem, I mean, we're looking at the problem. The problem is, okay, our bank account's gonna go down now because we gotta pay this bill. Or I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill. Okay, what if we focused on the solution of I can pay this bill? This is awesome. I have the power to pay for what I've purchased. Because frankly, if you have a credit card bill coming through, you bought the things on that bill. You purchased them and you received them, unless you just bought plane tickets, but we're not going to go there. You bought these things. So if your credit card bill comes through, you can look at the solution-based thinking aspect of, I have these things now. And wow, look, I have the ability to energetically exchange for these things. I have the ability to pay only a little bit for the things that I've purchased. That actually costs a lot if you're gonna pay less than the total balance. Do you see the difference in the thinking of that? So next time you see a bill come through, woo, yeah, all right, like that's my stuff. And that'll just kind of help you get into the solution-based positive aspect of all the things. Okay? Now, another good way to practice solution-based mindset is to ask better questions. So here's an example as an emerging leader or a leader that's been leading and you're just like, okay, more, like, all right, it's time to shine brighter and step out even more. Okay. What questions are you asking? Are you asking, how can I get more followers? Are you asking, why is it so hard to get followers? Do you see the difference? Solution-based. What can I do differently to attract more people to my cause, whatever it is? Why aren't people following me? Why is nobody watching this live video? As somebody just popped on. Why is, the why questions are usually no good for coming into a solution-based mindset. The why questions are usually bad. So if you're asking why, pay attention, notice it, and say, okay, I'm going to switch that. So if I'm saying, why is it so hard to get followers? I'm going to switch it into, what can I do today to connect with more people? And let me tell you one thing that's super duper easy. Send them a message. Send 5 messages to people you haven't heard from in a while. And don't try to sell anything if you're an entrepreneur. Don't try to sell anything. Just ask them how they're doing. We are here to listen, right? So this is getting into a little bit more of like making a business work training, but really it's about mindset. So ask better questions. Why are my credit cards so high? How can I lower my credit card bill? How can I spend a little less money? How can I buy fewer things? Is there anything I can change about my lifestyle that will make it easier for me to feel free? See those questions? They're different. You're going to get different answers, and you're going to get solutions rather than more of the problem that you keep asking about. Okay. We are on a roll. It's 9:15. That's awesome. I'm really proud of myself. And I will continue to get better at these. I'm really just excited to do them, and I'm excited that this is the first one and people have been popping on. I'm just thrilled. So I'm setting my timer on my phone because look at that glow. Oh, not anymore. Because I tend to really, really, really go for a long time if I want to, or if I don't pay attention. So I'm setting my timer on my phone for 4 minutes. We are going to do a 4-minute meditation. I was doing the math in my head this morning. 24 times 6 is 144. So 24 times 60 is 1,440. So that's how many minutes we have in a day, right? Can you take 4 of those, 1,400, and just heal? Just send a prayer. Just bask in a glowing green light. Can we take 4 minutes? And it's not even going to be a silent 4 minutes, so it's not going to seem like forever. But we're going to chant Om Tare, Tu Tare, Ture Svaha. You don't have to chant with me, but I'll sing it. So you have something for your mind to also kind of ride along with. But here's what I'd love for you to do. Just breathe, and at the same time, as you're hearing the mantra, and if you know it, chant along, because here's the point of this. I want to be a part of the solution right now. Again, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of illness happening right now. Let's raise the vibration to a level of healing. So His Holiness the Dalai Lama suggests chanting this mantra for these times right now. I'm going to add to it and have you visualize a green, glowing, healing light encircling and embracing the earth and all of its inhabitants and all living cells and organisms on the earth right now. The earth itself is a living being. So let that vibration of love and healing embrace the whole world and everything on it as we chant. And yeah, so that's right, a part of the solution. Now, if you're watching the replay, same thing. The earth is still going to get as much from the live video as it does from everything. Okay. So close your eyes and focus within, and then bring your awareness to a green glow. Just create a green glow in your mind's eye, and then start to envision that green glow encircling and embracing the earth and everything on it. And we'll go 4 minutes and just enjoy and bask in this glow. Om Tare Ture Swaha. 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 Deep inhale and suspend the breath as you really continue sending that glow around all the earth. Exhale And take one more deep breath in. Send that glow around the earth, around yourself, around anyone you know. And exhale. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful way to add to the solution these days? We definitely have a lot of problem and problem-based thinking out there. And it's okay, again, but as leaders, we really just want to be tuned in and recognize what we are adding to. Okay? So my question to you is, do you have any questions? And if you do have any questions, please comment them, tag me, and that'll help me see them even better. But I will be back here checking in. And let me know if this was helpful, if you got any insight from it, and if you have any ideas to add, please do. We are here to share our knowledge. This is the Aquarian age, or at least it's the shift into the Aquarian age. Let's be the leaders. The Aquarian age is all about, as opposed to the Piscean age, which was I have the knowledge, I have the power. It is now I have knowledge, let me share it with you. So if you're holding things in, you gotta stop. Okay? I know it's challenging. I know it's hard to be seen. It's hard to be heard. It's hard to feel like people are judging you. I know what it's like. I was really scared to come out and just be myself because I didn't fit into normal society. That's why I made this group, for people like me who don't feel like society is very supportive to their truth. But we need to come out and be ourselves because society is changing. And this whole situation going on, I really do believe it is an effect of more and more people waking up. The earth needs healing. We just sent her some healing. Feel free to go back and watch the replay so you can catch all of the goodies. And definitely add your 2 cents, please, because to me, it's worth way more than that. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Laura Christine, and if you are ready to shine, I am here for you. I am all about bringing anyone who feels like their life is not supporting their soul into their freedom, their ability to claim their freedom, and to create the life that they truly desire that will support them so they can shine. All right. Thank you so much. Satnam.